All right, what's up, fellas? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL football player of the Houston Texans and New Orleans Saints. Now I'm coaching y'all up. All right, so first of all, shout out to my boy Raj for sending this to me because he knows how I feel. All right, and I'm gonna let y'all know. So my top DBs, I always talk about it right now. And now look, it can change, but right now it's Marcus Peters. I mentioned Aqib Talib, Richard Sherman, and I think that's about it right now. Okay, from what I've seen, at least for the past 2 years. I had a guy in the comments not too long ago said Aqib Talib. I put a video out earlier this year, I think, and I was talking about Aqib Talib, and the guy was like, "Oh man, Aqib Talib sucks, yada yada yada," and I was like, "Bruh," I looked up the stats just to show him. First of all, Aqib Talib's a dog. I mean, like 6 Pro Bowls, I mean, just incredible Super Bowls and all of that. Now, if you may not like a guy's personality, what you see, but like one of my boys, Mike Mitchell, mentioned, look, on the field, you gotta be a warrior, man. You're in battle. And when it comes to being a defender, a person on defense, you're in attack mode. So really you can't necessarily judge a person's character from the game. Okay. I like dogs. I like guys who are in attack mode. I like jerks on the field. All right. So you got to understand that's different. Now, when you retired, you can give shout outs to everybody else and all that stuff. All right. So again, back to Marcus Peters. Right here, he's talking to Mike Robinson. Now, for whatever reason, the video is not working. If I try to play it and the sound doesn't work, but I will put the video in the description box. I want you to, all my students, watch the video. Okay. I was cracking up, man. When my boy Rosh sent this to me, I was cracking up. Look, that's the type of personality you gotta have, man. Look, you gotta believe that you're the best ever. Now, obviously, does that mean you just walk on the field and you just know it? Nah, that's not how it works. You gotta work towards it. Okay, you got to build those legs of belief, and then you got to prove it to yourself, number one. So right here, let me just give you a breakdown of what happens. Mike Robinson asked Marcus Peters, "Hey, so who's your top 5 DBs?" Marcus says, he says a little bit of himself. So basically, he says Marcus Peters, Marcus Peters, Marcus Peters, Marcus Peters. Man, I loved it, yo. That's how you gotta be, man. You gotta feel yourself. You gotta be. That's what I call supreme confidence. All right. You got to build those legs of belief. You got to feel it into existence and you got to work towards it. And then you just got to know it. Is this something you feel? I don't care if you got beat 10 times in a row. You just gonna be like, yo, I'm the best ever, dog. I always talk about being the best ever. Of course, you got to be it, but you got to be it before you become it. Muhammad Ali always talk about it. He says, I said I was the best before I was. You understand? You got to use it. You got to tell yourself this. You look yourself in the mirror when you wake up, say, I'm the best that ever played. At lunchtime, go in the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm the best that ever played. Right before bed, they talk about 5 minutes right before you go to bed. Talk about affirmations, right? You got to look at yourself and say, I'm the best that ever played. That's at least 3 times a day, man. You got to tell yourself this constantly until it becomes a part of you. Okay? That's number one. So I wanted to talk about that. Now, later on in this video, and you know what, I'm gonna let it play so you can at least see what I'm talking about. Later on in this video, he asked him, so who do you admire as a player, other players in the league? And he mentions the guys that so Aqib Talib, Richard Sherman, who Richard Sherman just got cut today. But the thing is, Richard Sherman, statistically, is probably one of the best it's probably the best in the league. Um, uh, and he mentions those are his top 3, right? Now, here's the thing. I want you to see, I know what I'm talking about because I've been talking about this before any of this has come out. Just from technique wise, just technique and just ability, all of that good stuff, just from watching it. And attitude, personality, all of that. So there you go, talking about a key right there. Then what he does is, and I'm like, again, I'm gonna leave the video in the description box. Make sure you watch the video so you can see what he's talking about. But he talks about one of the techniques. I always talk about Richard Sherman. I say all Richard Sherman does, for the most part, is the kick step technique. He's 6'3", and he talks about how patient he is. He talks about what elite corners want to do. Well, we want to move lateral, aka we want to stay square. Um, um, and Richard Sherman is probably one of the best at doing that, being patient, and he just does a kick step. That's basically all he does. It's his only technique. Then he has incredible ball skills. That's one of his best skills and his assets to the game. He's very smart. He's a Stanford guy. Uh, but I definitely wanted you to see that, man. I wanted you to see that. There he is. He's talking about the kick step, which I mentioned in all my videos almost. I feel like different when it comes to technique. He's explaining it. But I wanted you to see that, man. I want you to see what we're talking about. There it is, the outside kick step. So I want you guys to start to program your minds. Program your mind as being the best ever. A cornerback is a different type of vibe, yo. Because I'm gonna tell you why. So I see some guys like, oh, Marcus Peters a jerk. Richard Sherman's a jerk. Akeem Talib is, he's mean. Look, he's probably offensive guy talking trash. Number one, or somebody who doesn't understand football. To be on a corner, to be on an island, you got to have a different type of vibe. It's a different. You're all by yourself, yo. You're going against some of the best athletes in the world, and Odell Beckham, you know, um, and all these other super fast or big receivers, Julio Jones. Are you kidding me? It doesn't. You can't be a regular sane person to really go against a person like that and still have confidence. You know, you gotta have a certain type of vibe about you. And all these guys, think about it. Richard Sherman, you hear Richard Sherman talking cash money trash. Okay. All right. You already know Akeem Talib got into a fist fight with one of them, snatched the guy's chain. Now I'm not saying get penalized. I'm just saying it takes a certain type of individual. And you've seen Marcus Peters do his thing, which I don't necessarily agree with all of it, but I'm just talking about the certain type of attitude and personality it takes to be elite. You know, we could look at Deion Sanders now and be like, oh, Deion Sanders is a very mature individual. He does this and that. Look, he's retired. Okay, he's older, he's wiser now. But when he was playing, best believe Deion Sanders was high stepping and uh dancing in pregame warm up, having fun. All right. So I just wanted to show you my top three that I've been talking about for the past year or two, and now it's coming to fruition where these guys they're going to the Rams, and he got cut today, but it's business. It's more of a business decision. It's not that he's not playing well, but these guys are elite guys. So I would study them, study Keith Talib, study Marcus Peters for sure, and study Richard Sherman and the techniques that I mentioned, and then just the personality. You always talk about a switch. Look, when you get off the field, turn the switch off. Okay, be the nice, uh, upstanding guy, whatever you're talking about. But when on the field, you're a freaking dog. You don't help anybody up after they get tackled. You talk your trash. You do your technique. You hit hard. You bring guys down, and you're a freaking wolf, man. You understand? You're a pack of wolves as a defensive guy, and it's time to eat. You know, that's the biggest thing. So make sure you understand that. Again, I'm gonna post this video because I don't even want to. I already tried. The video audio is not working, so I'm gonna put the video link in the description box. Make sure you click that link and watch this video. It's really funny. Mike Robinson's a great interviewing guy. He's from Richmond, Virginia, so maybe I'm a little biased. But yeah, awesome interview. And just watch Marcus Peters vibe in it. If you're offensive guy, I understand you may not like it. But defensive guys, freaking dogs, man. Okay? You're a freaking wolf, and that's how we do it. Make sure you email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. All my guys, what you do is you ask me for the training program. I got the mind and body. I'm constantly adding to it. When I'm adding to it, well, a lot of you new guys, I'm adding the kick return and punt return series. I got a little video series from Hall of Fame AFL guy BJ Hill and a D1A. He went to Ball State. He did a great job when his punt returns, kick returns. He played DB and offense. So he talks about how to, the technique and how to do that. And I'm adding how to catch and it's an awesome series. I'm surprised I haven't gotten it done way earlier, but improve your hands. I said, you know what? I'm just going to add it to the series. So my goal for you guys is extreme value for you to get better. All I ask for you to do is just send me that testimonial at the end. It is going to cost a little bit, but you're going to email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. It's worth it. It's worth way more. All right, guys. So I'm proud of you. Make sure you keep working. I want you, when it comes to being on the field, you need to turn that switch on, be a freaking dog, be a student of the game, and improve every day. All right. Stay tuned for the next video.